I deleted the last broadcast that I was doing. I don't even remember how long I was playing for, but it wasn't very long. I just started in Markarth, where I left off in the last, like, monster 4-hour session I played last week. I haven't played in about a week, and I've missed the game all week. All I could think about was playing Skyrim VR, because I'm freaking addicted. So addicted to the point that I haven't played any of the other games that I own for VR, and I bought a whole bunch that were on sale. And the last couple times I played, I wasn't able to use any kind of mic audio because I had too many people around and stuff, so... I saw some people were talking to me and I felt bad because I couldn't really respond to their comments. Alright. Let's discover Windholm. Anyway, and I don't think I said this. I had a weird issue, like, where my health bar was, like, stuck on the screen, and no matter... I reloaded a bunch of different saves, and it was still there every time, and I was like, oh crap, don't tell me it, like, corrupted my save file with this, like, glitch of the health bar showing up. Luckily, I quit the game completely, closed it from the dashboard, relaunched it, and now it's fine. So I would have thought that quitting out of the game and then getting back to the main menu would have fixed something like that, but apparently not. So if that happens to you, don't freak out, just completely close the game and go back in. It's not glitched into the save file. Yeah, not playing for a week sucks.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you
kind of felt like I was
help
cheating on Skyrim though, because Diablo 3's got some kind of like anniversary event thing going on, the Darkening of Tristram, so I was playing that. Actually, I wouldn't have been able to play VR during the week anyway. I'm not really able to keep my setup like permanently set up. So every time I want to play, I have to like reposition the camera. Because basically the couch that I'm sitting on, it's too far away from the TV by just a little bit, where if I leaned back like this much, I'm out of bounds. So
every night I walk around.
So I have the camera like on a box like 2 feet in front of the TV. It's like really ghetto. But in my current situation, that's the only way I can do it. So, but it's not always convenient to set all this stuff up, so. So I decided to play some Diablo 3, which I don't have that on PlayStation, I've got that on Xbox One. Alright, so what I was saying before I had to scrap the other video and then start over was...
It's no secret the Aretino
I was thinking about finishing the Thieves Guild questline, but... well, I said I was gonna finish that and then start on something else, but... I think I'm just gonna kind of ditch that for now. When I played Skyrim on the 360 originally, years ago, I never got around to playing the Dragonborn expansion. And especially now, after having a horse in this game in VR and riding the horse, how freaking weird that was. Where the hell is my horse? Why is my horse not here? I guess my horse is still in Markarth? I don't know. I thought they were supposed to transport it here for me. Anyway, when you're riding a horse in Skyrim VR, it is so weird. Like, I think I'd completely forgotten that you could even ride horses in this game, because I never thought about doing that. You know, when I thought about playing Skyrim VR when I first got this, I was like, it never even occurred to me that I would be riding a horse. So I'm sitting here riding a horse, and it's like you just got this big horse body right here, and it's weird. But, and I didn't know in the Dragonborn expansion that you could ride dragons, or if I did know that, I completely forgot. But I noticed it the other day when I was going through the trophy list. So... now that I rode the horse and had that weird experience of the horse body underneath me in VR, I really want to do that with a dragon. And since I've never done any of that stuff before, that's all new content, so I think That's what I'm going to do. I hate swimming in this. The swimming controls are a little weird. How do I get out of this water? Okay, come on. Hey dudes, how's it going? You're just hammering on poles, huh?
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
Like hell you aren't.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore. It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Yes, you are. You're taking me to Solstheim, bitch.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there. Hold on now. I'm just a simple sailor. I never wanted to get mixed up in any of this. All right, I'll take you. But we leave immediately.
Okay, okie dokie. Also, I moved my coffee table out of the way. Last week when I was playing, I used my left hand to, like, I don't know what the hell I was doing, but my coffee table was too close, and I basically punched the table with my hand. And that kind of hurt. I don't know what the hell trophy I just got, but I got a trophy.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
So, this is Raven Rock, eh? Not that much to look at.
Mirak, I'm not sure that I do. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Conversation here, like, Yos was right there.
They left the town a shambles. But when House Redoran took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home. I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern. This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here, and we've had more than a fair share of trouble. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down. Councillor Morvain is House Redoran's representative on Solstheim.
Bye-bye.
As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced. How can you have Dunmer blood in your veins and have no knowledge of Blacklight? It's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold was sacked by the Argonians. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors from them. Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. Attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of their people, or perhaps both. Whatever the case may be, thousands of Dunmen needlessly lost their lives, and many more were exiled from their homeland. I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it. I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think, but I'm not sure what. Giallan.
Talk to Captain... If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Giallan.
Before you even ask, yes, have the supplies you requested. But what? This load cost me double what we...
You think you have it back? Try walking the bulwark at night.
Giallans, you know we don't have that much cost.
That's a pretty crazy looking armor set
East
there.
Empire Company didn't give me a choice. Raised the price again. And there's nothing I can do.
This is pretty cool. This is all new to me. Never seen this before.
As the wife to the second counselor of Dragonborn, it will be my pleasure to help you any way that I can. You look able to venture outside of town. Perhaps you could help me recover something precious that was lost. A few months ago, I had sent an important folio to the first edition bookshop in the Imperial City to be rebound. They sent it back to me recently, but it never arrived. Yes, the Strident Squall, or something like that. The damn thing sunk right off the coast of Solstheim. Can you imagine? One of the sailors survived. Poor thing crawled all the way to Raven Rock on his hands and knees. Before he died, he told the Redoran Guard about the wreck and warned us that it was going to be crawling with reavers. Thank you. You have no idea how much it hurts losing such a precious heirloom. My husband is second counselor, so I certainly have the means to reward you if you aren't here with... Why does that sound so familiar? There's no one here by that name, and yet I swear I've heard it. I don't know. It almost feels like a dream. Something about a temple on the island. Admiral Arano, second counselor of Raven Rock. How I hate that title. Damn fool's going to get himself killed over it someday. He's in grave danger, and yet he continues to place himself in harm's way. When I fall asleep at night, all I can do is hope he'll still be there when I awaken. This island was never meant for us. There's too much death here. I assure you, if I could convince Admiral to do that, I'd be on the next ship back to Blacklight. Unfortunately, Admiral and Councillor Morvain are very close friends, and they will never abandon one another, despite my feelings. I'm the wife of a second counselor, and certain things are expected of me. The most important thing is that I stand by Admiral no matter how I feel, and I intend to do that until we get off this miserable rock. Admiral and I lived in Blacklight, the capital city of Morrowind. House Redoran has improved Blacklight substantially over the last 1,000 years. Its grandeur rivals that of Mournhold itself. The root spire where the Council of Great Houses meet is something to behold. I haven't seen the city in over 50 years. Even for a Dunmer, that seems like an eternity. Regardless, I hope to return there someday, which doesn't seem likely given my husband's commitment to Councillor Morvain. My husband is second counselor, so I certainly have the means to reward you if you find my folio.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Anything you can contribute to Raven Rock will be greatly appreciated. And rewarded appropriately, of course.
As the wife to the second counselor of Raven Rock, it would be my pleasure to help you any way that I can. It's been a long time since I walked the ashlands of Vardenfell.
On behalf of House Redoran and a... Do I? What a strange thing. It sounds so familiar, and yet I cannot place the name. I'm not even sure. I can picture a temple here on Solstheim. Must have been a bad dream. Solstheim is theoretically under my rule, but without revenue from the mine, I lack the resources to actually govern anything but Raven Rock itself. Not that there's much beyond the confines of our town anyway. Well, there's a small enclave of Nords to the north in Skarl village. They pretty much keep to themselves, and we both like it that way. Then there's Tel Mithrin to the east. The Telvanni live out there. Sort of a strange lot. But since we're both from Morrowind, we get along. Other than that, Solstheim is crawling with bandits and reeklings. But that's to be expected living in a frontier like this. It used to be one of the richest ebony mines in Morrowind, but it dried out years ago. Now, we're barely holding out here. Without the mine, Raven Rock doesn't feel like it can last much longer. My doors are open if you wish to discuss
Your
matters.
visit here would be tolerated as long as you abide by our laws.
Yeah. I'm abiding.
If you're looking for supplies, talk to Fenris. He'll set you up with whatever you need.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick. Yes, I'm proud to say that I grow or harvest most of it myself. I only wish I had a better source for netch jelly. Those creatures are difficult to track down since it's so dangerous beyond the bulwark. That would be splendid. I'd be more than happy to give you something for the effort. After we left Morrowind, we found ourselves in Skyrim. We wandered around a bit and ended up in Morthal, where we took up temporary residence with Lami, the town's alchemist. I was fascinated by her work, and over a period of a few years, she taught me quite a bit. It wasn't long before we became homesick. We were the only Dunmer in Morthal. When word reached us that a settlement of Dunmer was forming on Solstheim, we were thrilled. It's been difficult, but I'm not regretting it one bit. In fact, I'm glad we've been able to stay and help. As you can imagine, the eruption of the Red Mountain took an awful toll on Solstheim. Hunting for game has been scarce, and the waters are apparently too tainted for fishing. According to Councillor Morvain, my husband's been Raven Rock's most important food source for decades. Careful with those netches. Looking for any potions, ingredients, alchemical supplies? I think I can teach you a thing or two. Careful with those netches. They may look tame, but can seriously hurt you.
If you've got any gripes, check in with me. Second counselor.
that you have.
That seems inadvisable. Oh, fascinating. That we might so you are able to resist the effect by exerting your will. Fascinating.
By night we recline.
Not advised touching the stone again. The effects of
What by day was stolen.
You there. You don't seem to be... May I ask what it is you're doing here?
What the hell is going on?
Mirror. It sounds familiar, and yet I can't quite place... Oh, wait, I recall. But that makes very little sense. Mirak's been dead for thousands of years. I'm not sure, but it is fascinating, isn't it? Perhaps it has some relation to what's going on here. Quite unexpected. I'm afraid I can't give you any answers, but there are ruins of an ancient temple of Mirax toward the center of the island. If I were you, I'd look there.
Okay.
Are we done?
That's annoying. That's a weird glitch where sometimes the screen goes black when you have a text option.
And when?
Building something, clearly. And yet they don't seem to have much to say about it. I'm very interested to find out what happens when they finish. That world. Certainly not. Doing so would interfere with whatever is going on. And I would be unable to see how this all turns out. Red Mountain dominates the island. Every now and then, ash and debris from an eruption land on our shore.
That
they have forgotten. I thought so.
Here that we might remember.
By night, we reclaim.
Oops. I haven't saved in a while, so let me go ahead and save.
It was stolen.
I work for Mogul. You got a problem, you talk to him. Mogul doesn't lend coin to outlanders. Look somewhere else.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
Is there like an inn or something?
The entire island isn't covered in ash, you know. Teldrin Cerro, blade for hire. If you have the coin, I'm at your service.
What happens to Lydia if I hire you?
Welcome. We have all sorts. Did I know someone by that name? Someone that wanted something. Maybe I'm just confused. I can't be sure. Safe travels. Welcome to the Wretching Netch Corner Club. The finest sujammed across your lips, friend. My own personal formula that I call Sadri's Sujama. In fact, I've just added some new ingredients to the mixture that I think makes it taste better than ever. All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready, and they'll flock here for it. I was kind of hoping you'd say that. Here, take these samples of the Sujama and spread the word. If you get rid of all of them, there's something extra in it for you. Welcome to the retching niche, Outlander. What can I get you? There's actually a funny story behind the name, friend.
I bet it's hilarious.
A few years ago, I was walking down by the docks, and I noticed a Dunmer staggering along with a bottle of Sujama in hand. He was one of my patrons and liked to drink heavily, so I wasn't exactly surprised. But you see, this particular Dunmer was as naked as the day he was born and singing badly at the top of his lungs. As I'm watching this spectacle, a netch floats over the bulwark towards him. The man looks straight up at the netch, yells, "Have a drink," and tosses the bottle. And it never hit the ground. Well, the bottle broke on the netch, and it must have swallowed its contents because it started floating sort of tilted. Finally, it stopped and began to quiver. A few moments later, the foulest liquid to ever assail your nostrils spewed from its maw. I've seen plenty of drunks in me day, and I'll tell you right now, that netch was sick. True story, friend. True story. The Ashspawn attacks on the bulwark are getting worse. Captain Veleth is trying his best, but I think the Redoran Guard are overwhelmed. Take a look.
Oh, yeah.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Safe travels, Outlander. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
You must listen to me.
What the hell?
I'm here to help you. You must leave this place.
How did I get here? That was weird.
You must fight against what is controlling you.
He grows ever near to us. Our eyes once were blinded.
You must leave this place.
Through him we see. Hands once were idle.
Oslav, please! We must leave this place! You there. What brings you to this place? Why are you here? I am Freya of the Scar. I am here to either save my people, or avenge them. I am unsure. Something has taken control of most of the people of Solstheim. It makes them forget themselves, and work on these horrible creations that corrupt the stones, the very land itself. My father, Storm, our shaman, says Mirak has returned to Solstheim, but that is impossible. Then you and I both have reason to see what lies beneath us. Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here. The tree stone and my friends are beyond my help for now. We need to find a way into the temple below. This story is as old as Solstheim itself. He served the dragons before their fall from power, as most did. A priest in their order. But unlike most, he turned against them. He made his own path, and his actions cost him dearly. The stories say he sought to claim Solstheim for himself, and the dragons destroyed him for it.
This is how you can tell I usually play the game sitting down. Crap. That's not my weapons.
That world will see
Gone now.
Gotta search the bottoms first. Take my arrow back out of your face. Thanks. Guess that was kind of a bad time to, like, get up off the couch. Yeah, I usually play sitting down, so I was just thinking, I'm like, well, what happens if I stand up right now? I'm like a giant. Alright, I need to finish talking
The evil
to
in
you.
this place must be rooted out. We have lived on Solstheim for many generations. Our people are tied to the land itself. We try to serve the Allmaker, to live in balance with nature, instead of exploiting it, as others would. There are few of us left unaffected by this curse. My father, Storm, the shaman, protects them in the village. I fashioned an amulet to guard me against whatever has taken hold of the skull, but it is the only one of its kind. If I cannot find a way to save them, there is no hope for our people. We must find out what is at work here.
Well, let's go then.
Are you ready to...
Before I forget, I need to... I probably didn't need to do it that way, because I think I have it as a favorite. Anyway.
Help me now. We should not delay. We should check these rooms for supplies before heading further into the temple.
Oh, it says empty. Lydia finally showed up. I don't know how the hell she knew where I was. Seems how I, like, magically transported here in my sleep.
Take your time. I should follow you when you're ready.
Nice. Burnt corpse. Yeah, I don't need any bone meal. to go through here real quick because Lydia's an idiot and steps on the traps all the time. What the? No. Alright, hang on a second. I don't know why my dog has to sit on my cord, but she always likes to sit on the cord. Hey. Come here, Chloe. You gotta move. Yeah, the other day I saw this pretty sweet, like, rigging system. Oh, crap. Anyway. A rigging system to hang your VR cord from the ceiling, so it's like above you, and it looked pretty sweet. I can't really do that where I am right now, but as soon as I get a place where I can have a separate room just set up for that, I'm totally doing that. Alright, I'm gonna save again. Never played this content before, so I'm not really sure what to expect when I go in here.
We must be careful in these ruins. Traps can be anywhere, and there will likely be many. Miraak was trying to take power and protect himself in the process.
Empty and I'm still clicking on it. Durr. Yeah, there's some traps. Amazing, Lydia made it through without getting herself killed, like she usually does.
I do not wish to imagine the kinds of things that happened in this chamber. Who were the poor souls trapped in these cages? What tortures did they suffer at Miraak's hands? Was it in service to the dragons, or for his own purposes? Look up there. I think I see something. The stairs are knocked out. I have no doubt you can find a way up. You never know. You may find something valuable.
Ah, hell. Oh, shit. What the hell?
Again.
Figures already have that, I think. I hate when those fucking Death Lords knock your weapons out of your hand. It's so annoying. It also like unfavorites it, which is, I guess, because when it drops out of your inventory, it unfavorites. Which just kind of sucks. And my health bar's stuck on my screen again. Alright, no it's not. The last time that happened to me like an hour ago, it just stayed there, and it's like, alright, I thought maybe because my health wasn't full, so I tried healing myself, and that didn't do anything. Go down there. I want to go up those other steps. Actually, I can't even, I don't know if I was supposed to go up there or what. Oh, apparently not. Because I can't jump up there.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Ah, shit, I didn't want those boots. Alright, move, Lydia. You're like right in my way. Come on, get out of the way. God. Get the fuck out of my way.
And so it ends. That looks like one that's gonna wake up. Who's there? Protection Lawmaker.
Dog seems to be having some kind of issues right now. Tracks on this thing. Oh shit.
I must not fail my people.
Door trap. Lydia usually steps on those and then I get hit by them. Oh my god.
By the Omega!
Holy crap. Oh, that was pretty cool. That was freaking awesome.
I knew I heard something. For Whiterun! No one here now. Thank you for your protection, Lawmaker.
This is where I came from.
I'm not going down there. It would be foolish to attempt it. You have a much better chance than I to make it through these traps. I have no doubt that lever turned these blades off. I shall wait here for now.
Still here. As you wish, my thing.
Definitely saving before I do this. second. Gotta see what this dog's up to. Of course, she's on my cord again. Alright. Let's do...
Thank you. Mirak took great pains to make it difficult to reach him, it seems.
We heading
Let
out?
us hope.
As you
that's the
command,
last
my
of these
Thane.
traps. The evil in this place must be rooted out. We must find out what is at work.
Dog, get off my cord. Sit. Sit, Ubu, sit. Oh crap. Oh. He's already dead. Alright, come on. Secret passage we go. Black soldier. That's funny. So there's like nothing in here basically. It's kind of strange. cut these things down. I've never tried doing that before. Dog, off my cord. That was a pretty damn good shot, if I do say so myself. That was not. I mean, it was that. Headshot. I think, like, swinging the sword and stuff is cool in VR, but I don't know, the archery is, there's just nothing better than actually doing this archery stuff. And, like, of course, when my wife watches me play, she's all laughing at me because all she sees is, like, you know, me with these stupid move controllers going like this. It's freaking awesome, man. Spell tomes that I already have. You idiots. Why do you step on the traps? Looking bow.
I do not know what it is Mirak learned that gave him reason to turn on his masters, but his path seems to have been a cruel one. I wonder if...
I gotta hang on a second. I am not using headphones, and it's too quiet. Probably better.
you will find some answers to what happened so long ago.
Much better. Missed. I was doing pretty good there for a minute until I missed. When I played Skyrim on the 360, I think I used like a bow like 99% of the time for that game, and I find myself doing that again. And it's like I kind of don't want to, but it's just like so effective to take them out. It's not even funny. search every single one.
I thank you for your protection, Lawmaker.
Am I stepping on a trap? Like, what is going on here?
Interesting. This may be worth exploring.
It's a good thing we're in here exploring it then. Come on, I know you're gonna open up.
I suspected there would be something down here. Do you know those spells already?
Which way am I supposed to go?
Who's there?
Mirac, help me.
Gone now, I suppose.
Whoa. Now I noticed that trap. So what is down there?
Is someone there?
Wow. Like somersaults. That was awesome. What was that? Check out that sword. Oh yeah, and I gotta level up. I totally forgot. Yeah, I've got too much crap. I don't know why I have all this stuff. I don't even remember picking that up. Steel sword of diminishing magic damage. Oh. Seems down here. In here. Nice. A couple of skill books, it looks like. Alright. I'm gonna have to pause here for a moment. I think my dog needs to go outside, so put the thing down for about 5 minutes and I'll be back. dog. Come on, lay down. Just sit right here. Sit. What is that? That's so weird trying to pick up the controllers with the helmet on. Because it's like you can almost actually tell where they are, even though you can't see them. Alright. Suppose I should level up. Decisions. I probably am stupid about this. I don't know. If I don't... Wait. I've already done that. Nah. Sneaking. I always need to be better at sneaking. Should I do that? And now let's start stealing stuff. Nothing. I thought they were something else. Of course, I already have those spells, don't I? I believe I do. You already know that. I didn't know that. This goes. Looks like a syringe on the ground right there. So this goes there. That's all right. Out of the way. Out of the way. I like really exploring these places like very thoroughly. So I hate when I feel like I've missed something.
How much deeper can this be? I had been told that Mirak's power was great, but to have built so large a temple, it cannot be much farther now.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
a bad feeling about this too. I think it's time to save. Interesting. Oh. Yeah. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? First I'm gonna do that. Knocked my weapons out of my hands. I hate that. And now you're Skywalker. You will die. Where's my weapons? I kind of wish you could like pick up bodies and stuff, because these guys are like all on top of my stuff. Unless I just loot everything they have, and then it will hopefully let me click on what's underneath. It's like, I don't think I have my shield. It's actually better if I use a steel sword in this thing, because then they're right next to each other. Love looking at the weapons. Awesome. Alright, and what did I just learn? I didn't even notice what it said. Darn it. Oh. On the mighty aspect of a dragon, delivering colossal blows with an armored hide and more powerful shouts. Okay. Oops.
I knew it. A secret passage in the dining area just opened up. This must be it. Let us move quickly.
Cool. It's pretty dark in here. Do I have a torch? It's supposed to be favorited. What in the hell is going on? I don't know what that was about. That was weird. What is it doing? Why is it doing that? So when I try to unequip stuff, it's putting the sword down there like that. I don't know what that's about. Just leave it alone for now. Moment. Controls are doing some weird stuff right now. Really hoping I don't have to, like, exit the game again. Doing it again. Why is it doing that? It's so weird. Taking all this stuff. I'm probably like, yeah, I'm getting close to maxed out.
I wonder if there is something here that tells the story of Mira. Nothing but ruined books. By a few of them earlier, but they are becoming more frequent as we get further in. I do not like this place. It almost looks as if these statues will come to life at any moment. It looks like there is only one way to proceed. I leave the honor of pulling that handle to you. I do not want to put my hand anywhere near the mouth of that statue.
Huh. Of course you don't want to do it. This one open too? No. was in a pit. The shield's dragging on the ground, so it's like vibrating. What? What the hell was that?
It is eerily quiet. I do not suspect that will be the case the further we go. Be on your guard.
Weird. Like going through the wall. It's weird. Alright, it's time to unequip the shield so it'll stop dragging on the ground. Dog, you gotta get off my cord. Alright, it is archery time. Not so great there. Not bad. Trap. Yes, I did, apparently. a save. Oops.
There are dark magics at work here. Ready yourself. This book, it seems wrong somehow. Here, yet not.
What is it?
It may be what we seek.
The time comes soon when...
Whoa.
What? Who are you to dare set foot here?
This is amazing.
You are Dragonborn. I can feel it. And yet... you have done little beyond killing a few dragons.
I need to take a screenshot.
You have no idea of the truth of Dragonborn.
Okay, I don't know. It was going to take like a year.
This realm is beyond. You have no power here. And it is only a matter of time before Solstheim is also mine. I already control the minds of these people. Soon they will finish building my temple, and I can return home. She can await my arrival with the rest of Tamriel.
Weird. That looked awesome though.
What happened to you? You read the book and then... it seemed as though you were not really here. I could see you, but also see through you. Where? Where is he? Can we reach him? Can we kill him? This is a dangerous thing, then. We should return to my village and show this to my father. Perhaps Thorn can make sense of what is going on. Come, there looks to be a way out through here.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
We must tell Storn what we have seen.
There, Lydia.
You see that green light? That comes from the Windstone, where my people work against their will. They must be freed soon. The village is just ahead. Storn has used his magic to raise a barrier around it, protecting the village. The barrier is still there, isn't it, something? Father, I have returned. There is yet hope.
Freya, what news do you bring? Is there a way to free our people?
No, but I have brought someone who has seen things. She has confirmed that Mirak is the one behind the suffering of our people.
I feared that it would be so.
But how is that possible? After all this time?
I fear there is too much we do not yet know.
Please, tell Storm what has happened.
So you have seen things, yes? My magic grows weak.
If anyone
and so
can help
does
us
the
now,
barrier around
sure.
our village. Time is short. Tell me what you know. How do you know this? The legends speak of that place. Terrible battles fought at the temple. The dragons burning it to the ground in rage. They speak also of something worse than dragons buried within. Difficult to imagine, but if true, it means what I feared has come to pass. Mirak was never truly gone, and now has returned. If you could go to this place and see him, are you like Mirak? Are you Dragonborn? Then perhaps you are connected with him. The old tales say that he too was Dragonborn. I am unsure. It may mean that you could save us, or it may mean that you could bring about our destruction. But our time here is running out. The few of us left free of control cannot protect ourselves for much longer. You must go to Saring's Watch. Learn there the word that Mirak learned long ago, and use that knowledge on the Windstone. You may be able to break the hold on our people there, and free them from control. Some dark influence wields power over them, forces them to forget themselves and act against their nature. At first, it was only during the night. But now every moment is spent building some strange shrine around the Windstone. I believe if the shrine can be destroyed, the Skull will be free once more. Mirak is behind what is happening to our village. And so the knowledge he has gained as Dragonborn is at the heart of it. You are Dragonborn as well. You too can wield this power, perhaps to a better end. Much of what was known has been lost to the ages. He was Dragonborn, and yet he served the dragons. A priest in their order, highly esteemed and very powerful. Then he turned against them, becoming something they feared. He was defeated long ago, but it seems he was never really destroyed. May darkness never touch you.
If anyone can help us now, it is you.
put an end to this evil magic before it consumes us all.
If anyone can help us now, it is you.
I saw you steal that.
Honorless thief!
Why do you steal from us?
My strength falters. We do not.
If anyone can
have
help us
much
now,
time.
it is you. It was Scarf the Giant, our former chieftain who taught me the ways of battle. He was a great bear of a man, and a fearsome warrior. I used to be terrified of him when I was a little girl. I was a restless and angry child, and Scarf taught me swordplay, so that I could, as he used to say, put that fire to good use. He was a great man, and a good leader. She died when I was very young. She was caught in a terrible snowstorm while returning home from gathering firewood. You must understand that for the Skal, life is a constant hardship. We take nothing for granted. We cannot afford to. Between the wolves, the weather, and the threats in the south, even a simple task like gathering wood for the fire can turn deadly in an instant. We are bound to this land, like a great pine with roots that run as deep as the tree is tall. I know it must seem strange to you, but for us, the thought of leaving our village is equally strange. The land and the Skal are one. There is no other way to say it. Farewell, outsider.
Shelter.
The elders talk of great sin. Mother worries I want to be a great hunter like Wolf. I practice stalking prey on the rabbits and foxes in the woods.
That firewood's gonna take me 7 years to walk over to this blacksmith. find somebody to sell some stuff to. Sleep in an owned bed because somebody will get pissed off that I'm sleeping in their bed. All right, come on, Lydia. Big shadow went up. That's not the way. What's that?
Everyone but me. Everyone dead. Everyone but me. Everyone dead. Everyone but me. They attacked us. Those bastards at Frossel. Stole our treasure. Wait. Forget I said that. That's my treasure. You can't have it. You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Somebody riding on that dragon?
Not this time, right? This one's mine.
Screw you. That guy's a jerk. Alright, my controls feel like they're getting weird again. It's like it's tilted like this, even though I'm holding it straight. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Climb up here, but get down without dying. This might be a bad idea. Figured out how to get out. Did she kill all these? Thing I killed. Looks like it's gonna come back to life. What is this thing doing? Here. That's right. Yeah, now I get what's going on. So all the villagers are here. That's why I can't get into any of their buildings or sell anything they want.
I pray to the Allmaker that whatever this was doesn't happen again.
This is some dark magic. It has to be.
Yep.
You all right? You look like you might be
going
sick.
mad. Then so must everyone else.
What happened?
I can't speak now, friend. Let's return home.
The air is different. So it is. You have proven yourself an ally to the Skull, and so the Skull shall be allies to you. If you have released the Windstone and broken the hold on my people, perhaps you can do the same for the rest of Solstheim. I doubt it will fully stop whatever Miraak is doing, but it may slow his progress. I cannot help with that. None here can. You will need the knowledge Miraak himself learned. You will need to learn more about this Black Book. Miraak had this? This does not look like something of the Dragon Cult. It is a dark thing, unnatural. I would have nothing to do with it. But the Dark Elf Wizard, Neloth, he came to us some time ago, asking about Black Books. I believe he knows a great deal about them. Perhaps too much. Seek him out to the south. Be cautious, Dragonborn. There is something else at work here. He also is searching for them. In fact, he has already found one. He showed it to me when he came here. It was very like the one you found in Miraak's temple. A thing of dark magic, not of the All-Maker. The power of the stone had been corrupted. It was the source of the influence that had taken control of the Skull. Your shout broke whatever evil will controlled the stone, and restored its true nature as a conduit of the All-Maker's gifts. Freeing the other stones will diminish whatever dark influence is spreading across Solstheim. Yes, there are 6 sacred stones. Freya saw that the Tree Stone now stands imprisoned in Miraak's new temple. I doubt that you can free it until his power is broken. But you may be able to cleanse the other stones. Even if this does not stop Miraak, it surely will delay his return. You are an outsider, and I don't know if I can make you understand. The All-Maker is the maker of all things. And it is from the All-Maker that life flows like a great river. As all rivers must return to the sea, so all life returns in time to the All-Maker. I know our ways must seem strange to you, but the 9 gods of the Empire are equally strange to us. Our traditions do not speak of them, but they and Miraak are connected. You read a black book and saw him. And the book's power comes from the same dark source as that which corrupted the Windstone. But beware. You are now walking the same road as Mirak. May darkness never touch you. So the dragons have returned.
For many years now, I have attended to Storm, learning his ways. Join you? You mean leave the village to journey with you and fight at your side? Well, I'm flattered, but the village is my home. It's very rare for one of the Skal to leave, and I have responsibilities here. The land provides all that I need. I have no use for your coins. Join you? You mean... Well, I'm flattered, but the village is my home. You're right. I suppose the others can get by without me for a while. Very well. If you need my help, seek me out here in the village. Farewell, outsider.
People come back yet? Probably got killed on the way back or something. I need to get rid of this stuff. Well, anyway, I think that's going to do it for me for this time. I'm going to take a break. I'm hungry. Go get something to eat. And then I'll pick it up where I left off here next time. Maybe later tonight or probably tomorrow.